I needed this one, man. I needed this one. I got 10 minutes left before I get to where I'm supposed to be. Hopefully this isn't a 10-minute video. I almost didn't bring the camera today. I'm like, man, I'm just doing me. I'm just starting this project, going, we're at these projects 2 weeks at a time. And, you know, first day in, sometimes you're excited, sometimes you're a little bit sluggish, waking up earlier, getting organized, getting set up, getting ready to rock and roll, getting ready to go. Got a lot of variables, so you're always running scenarios in the head. What about this way? What about that way? Things could go either direction. You know, making changes here and there. So there's a lot of the concepts of maybe making changes is causing anxiety, and I'm just going to chill and take my drive on the way in and take it nice and easy, try to stay in this reality, try to not venture out into these other realities that I participate in so much and this and that. And, you know, I'm really trying to vibe and get deep into my zone because, bro, this is hard work for me. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, I'm somebody that tries to be in touch every second. So when it's every moment, right? So every decision, there's like, they say consciousness, right, is being awake. Well, being awake is like being in total and complete control and responsible for all the decisions, and realizing that each and every single decision has the ability to change the current path that you're on, as well as alter and create new avenues, right? So futures that may have never existed prior to you watching this video or me recording this video because of the actions I took hours ago. For you, this is hours and hours and days and maybe weeks and months ago, but the split-second instant that I said, you know what, I am going to go ahead and grab my camcorder and take it with me on this drive, even though, man, I'm not looking forward to this 30-some-odd minute drive, and yeah, you know, whatever, I'm just going to chill, get down low and try to vibe and try to stay to myself and stay within my zone, kind of put on my blinders and try to avoid whatever that would seemingly be so deep and reflective that I would, you know, benefit from having the camera with me. Well, I brought it with me, as you can tell, and 3 minutes in, I'm not rambling, I'm telling you what's going on my ride, on my journey. I think I'm exhausted. I think I'm tired. I think I'm mixing too many stimulants. I think I think my diet is not right. I think I'm maybe just starting to balance out my sleeping and you know, and health. I wish my health was better, but lately I've been stretching and meditating. I'm recovering from my back surgery, and I still can barely do a light jog. I can't do jumping jacks and stuff like that, but I can hit a push-up. You know, I licked out a couple push-ups recently. You know, for a while I was on my knees doing the push-ups, and, you know, sometime or so last year, so I was banging out, you know, 20, 30, 40, I would say 50 in the day, 20 continuously. I think I could stretch it to 30 sometimes, but after the back surgery, man, I was tight. I was tight, bro. I couldn't move, but I was grateful that I was able to move as much as I could move, but I was tight, man. My hamstrings were tight, my hips were tight. Obviously my back was tight, you know, and I still can't straight bend over and pick something up off the floor. I find that I'm cheating, I'm leaning to the side, and that's things that I'm fixing, man, and that's just one aspect of my life. You know, I'm not talking about the laundry. I'm not talking about the financial attacks that I've had. I'm not talking about how the world is just crazy and there's so much going on. I mean, I'm recording this and you're watching me on the internet, and there's AI, and there's wars, and there's famines, and there's feasts, and there's changes. There are people being born every day, and there's trillions and trillions of dollars and billions of dollars and millions of dollars that are changing hands, and and hundreds and thousands of dollars, and there's a change in the financials, the crypto community, and Bitcoin has fallen, and again, and real estate houses and prices could go either way, and they're printing tons of money from the Fed, and who knows how long before there's another president, and whether or not there's going to be another president, or if there's going to be a new world order, and how and when and why and for what, and what about all these military groups and all these places hurting all these other people, while there's a message of globalization, yet we're still holding firm on our boundaries, and for what, because a lot of the promises are being erased right in front of us. So I don't want to sit here and record this video, but this one's for me. This one's for me because now I can just kind of say, all right, I said it. I didn't sit there and just keep it on my chest. I didn't sit here and just take the ride and not record the video. There's more than this that's going on my drive. There's more than this that's happening with me. And in my mind, I think what sparked me to grab the video is that I had a thought, right? Because I had a thought about a person that I live in an apartment building right now, and I was just thinking, because I had seen a truck that was on the side of the road, or maybe I was passing by it. I saw a truck on the side of the road. I was passing by a different one. I saw a big old fire extinguisher. I said that makes sense that they had the fire extinguisher there, and I had seen a thread or a reel or whatever, a short video the other day of somebody's Audi or something that they were wheeling around, and it had caught on fire. And see, I'm not paying attention, but I got to my I'm getting to my exit, right? This is the turn we taking. Just doing 40, just cruising. Thank goodness, right, the lane opened up for me right when I saw it, and I looked down on my GPS. It told me to turn. I got 4 minutes, right? This video is ending in 30 seconds. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't care. I mean, did I get the message out? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. This is just a daily. This is just what I'm going through right now in this moment, in this instant. And whatever that means for you, whatever you take away from it is what it is. I can't control that. I create, I send it out there. It has a life of its own. You got the same too. So even if you're awake in every second and you're dialing in and you're making it really happen, and you realize how much every single second really matters, and every decision could really ignite and create a whole different world on its own. I guess the whole point is that maybe we should try to build the reality that we want, and make sure that we're doing our best to stay in that reality. So, I was thinking about that story of a friend that I live in the apartment complex, and he was cooking and he had started a fire, and I had thought, yeah, there's a fire extinguisher in the hall. I wonder how come they never grabbed that when the whole police or the whole fire department and whatnot came and stuff like that. And anyway, that's what kind of sparked me to pick up this video and record it for you guys today. And I don't know what the situation's going to be, what the chain of events is going to take place for recording this video, when I'll upload it, get it done, moving forward, or when you'll see it. But I know that just like if my man's had grabbed that fire extinguisher, things would have had changed. Just like I know that if the fire had gotten bigger, if you waited a minute longer or a second longer or whatever it was, that other problems could have changed. So, just remember that, again, I'm being hit with an opportunity to cut across some lanes and to follow the directions. This is the stress that comes with being in a newer town, in a new area and stuff like that. And so all that stress and anxiety that's going to build up and accumulate, because I don't know exactly where I am, and I'm supposed to go ahead and do this like I own it. Well, I'm going to just take it easy and let it go, because I can only control so much. There's a lot of me that is not in control, and I'm just trying to factor in the aspects that make sense, that seem like they're going to be well for me, and I'm not perfect. So that's it for me, man. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and get started on my day, and that's it. We're out of here. Peace. TJ Free Press, aka Sonny Tyson. Welcome to the DAYM podcast. Don't abandon your moments. We'll see you on the next side.